You're getting a settlement. What is this? Oh my gosh, I've never channeled this before. You are getting a settlement. This is like you were in a wreck. It's like they put you in this spiritual wreck. The 21 days. What? They put you in this spiritual wreck, and now you're going to get money. You're getting a spiritual settlement. So, I don't know if you know this. You're not going to have to work hard this month. Your angelic legal team is taking care of it. They're like, all right, we're here in defense of the collective. They were in a wreck. Okay, how long was your client out? 21 days. Okay, we need a warrant. We need a search warrant. There might even be a search warrant. Like, they're looking through their things to see, like, what were they using to manipulate people? This is not good. They're wanted. People are starting to wonder what type of sorcery you are into. People are wondering where the frick you just came from, how you just popped up out of nowhere. Wait, they're still here? Wait, they're still doing this? Your training wheels are coming off, and your angels and fairies are resurrecting you from the dirt, from your hibernation, from your cocoon. This is crazy. They're saying there are a couple people that tried to cancel you. I'm getting 2 to 3 people that tried to cancel you. You are going to see this message 3 days before a big shift. 2 to 3 days. Okay, so I'm getting 2 to 3 days and 2 to 3 people, or before the 13th. You'll know if this is for you. You are about to get a lot of recognition. The red carpet is being rolled out for you. And people are going to be like, where the frick? Where the frick did they come from? This is like Rhaenyra being at Dragonstone for a long time and people like bumping their head and forgetting that she's the heir. You're coming through. People have forgotten that you're the heir. You're going to remind them. Okay, you're the heir to the fairies. You are the heir to the dragons. You are the heir to royalty. You are the heir to something divine. And you are having this crazy epiphany, this realization of who you are and where you're going to take your abilities, or at least where you're going to start. So you have good news coming in, and you are receiving outside help. So you have been amping up protection behind the scenes. No one's really seen you. And there are some people that haven't seen you in a couple of months. But I'm telling you, there are 2 to 3 people that are going to be treating you a whole lot differently. Because the red carpet is getting rolled out for you everywhere you go. It's reminding me of the movie Coming to America, where they throw the flowers everywhere. That's how it's going to look when you come through. So that you are not insane. You are not crazy. People are shifting around you. You are about to have a very big victory where you are going to be vindicated. There's a message coming in for you from the higher realms. Pay attention to the signs, and I'm going to see what other messages that I can get, if I can get the words out. And I'm getting that you are an influencer. You are of great influence. You guys could be on social media, and you're starting to speak out about something. People are going to think that you've lost your mind and you don't care. You're speaking a language, though, that they understand. They might think that you're cuckoo bananas, but you're going to just plant some seeds. Like, I'm never the one. I got some things to say, and that is just what it is. So maybe you post, but you don't say a lot, or you keep it scripted, or you keep it to a certain, like, opinion, or you don't share too much about what your beliefs are, and that is changing. And I feel like for every different social media platform, you're gonna give them a little bit of spice, like a little bit of I love it. Something that I did yesterday, which I normally don't do. So on like my private social media, I normally don't say anything, really. So that made me think of that, like how I don't really speak. Like, I'll share a couple things, something inspirational, but I won't really say anything because I'm like, that's what this is for, you know? And I basically was like watching movies, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is so hard being a gangster. Never going back to a 9 to 5. Never again. Never again. Ugh. Sometimes you just need a break. Being a gangster is rough. That's what I literally said. So maybe you guys can relate to that. Or maybe this is the way that you're going to start speaking and people are going to think you've gone crazy. Good. Good, 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 good. You're going to be telling people, I don't know what you heard about me. Or the vibe that you're giving is, I don't know what you heard about me, but do you see that red carpet over there? Yeah, that's mine. You're going to be speaking to people in a language that they understand, not because you need to speak to them, but because they're going to hear you. And these are a lot of the people that tried to cancel you or doubted you or slept on you or underestimated you. So yeah, being a gangster is tough. And sometimes you just need a vacation. Sometimes you just need time off. Sometimes you just need a freaking break. It's tough out here. It's tough out here for a spiritual warrior. So I am getting that someone was wearing a lot of their emotional baggage. There are people that cannot function without you, but they're trying to. You have 2 to 3 people that have been trying to stubbornly function without you. They cannot function without feeding off of your energy, your fairy blood, or your magic abilities. They cannot function properly, and they have been losing a grip on reality. So I don't know who these people are to you, but because they don't have access to you anymore, they're on a very slippery slope. So you're about to have a victory where you can do what you want. You can focus on your goals. You've been cutting out a lot of distractions. There are people crying over you. It's like now all of their emotions are coming out. Isn't that giving True Blood? These vampires. Now they want to cry. Now they want to have emotions. It's like they were tough when they were around you, but now they're not looking so tough. You are about to be a big success, and there is about to be a big career change. Maybe you're deciding you're not going back to a 9-to-5. You're not going back to the Matrix. You're over it. You're also steering clear of people that repeat cycles that are toxic or karmic. Or you might just be shaking your head at them. I'm also getting that your training wheels are off. I don't know if I said that already. There was a destiny swap attempt with these 2 or 3 people. And now you're showing people like, I'm the bad guy, duh. I don't care. It's giving Tony Montana. I'm the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy in your story. Your bounce back is ferocious. You don't start trends, you follow them. There's another thing you're going to be realizing. You're going to be saying weird, random, not weird, but like random things that you think are funny. And people are going to be like, oh, I should do that. I should get on my social media and say, oh, it's a hard knock life out here for a gangster. You inspire people to have audacity. Okay, so you are going to be over the top. So let's give them something to talk about. Not over the top because you're trying to impress anybody. Over the top because you're freaking funny, you're charming, you're charismatic, and you're done staying inside. You're done. You're going to give the people just enough to know. Let them know. I don't fear missing out. I'm not missing out on anything. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm awesome. And then we have nosy neighbors. You have really nosy neighbors. If this is you guys, if you have nosy neighbors, comment, yes, I do. And then we have let them. So I don't know if they're trying to figure out what you're up to. They are kind of studying you. You have a lot of people studying you. You can feel this. So I feel like that's where that energy is coming from. Let's give them something to talk about. They're going to study you anyways. They're going to stalk you anyways. They're going to look through their drinky binoculars. They're going to peek through their blinds anyway. So you might as well give them something to talk about. You might as well give them something to talk about. You are not engaging with certain people right now. You're going to know who these people are. I feel like it's the 2 to 3 people that you're like, no, I am not engaging with them. These are the people that are going to be treating you differently because they have been warned to leave you alone. And they have not been doing no such thing. They have done no such thing. Okay? If that even makes sense. You also have intrusive family members trying to figure out what you're up to. So if you have nosy neighbors, write nosy neighbors in the comments. If you have intrusive family, write intrusive family in the comments. But You are showing people you can't keep a tough beat down. You can't. Ever. You are the walking plot twist, and you've been dealing with covens, groups, mean girls, mean boys. They're all going to be looking at you like, oh, our janky spells didn't work. Dang. Our smear campaign didn't work. Dang. Our smear of their reputation didn't work. We didn't really change anybody's opinions. If anything, they think they're freaking cool. You are about to be vindicated like never before. If this was a fake friend, write fake friend in the comments. But there are certain people in your family, your friends, you know who these people are. People are really mad right now that you're moving differently. They're mad that you turned your back on them and that you're free. You ain't got nothing for nobody. And they're kind of like, well, how are they just going to cut me out like that? You know who was attacking you. You know. So you've reclaimed your power, your energy, and your soul. These people are mad that you're a freaking badass. You're fearless. You're not scared. And your presence intimidates them. These people can't do certain things without your presence, and you're not feeding into it. You're not giving them your energy. You're not giving them your time or your attention. Most of all, your attention. So you are showing everyone, I am royalty. I am royal. I am regal. I'm stepping into my sovereignty. I am anointed. And here comes your ascension. So you are rising. You are being resurrected. And you are listening to your intuition. Yeah, these people, they feel cut off from you. They have okay. You cutting certain people off is affecting their abilities. So you had other seers or other priestesses that were coming up against you. They could have been coming up against you in groups. And they don't have they can't see in front of them like they could before, when you were feeding into them, when you were giving them attention, when you were giving them the time of day. Oh my gosh. This person is, these two people, these three people, they're trying to make you look like a facade. They have been studying you as a healer, as a shamanic healer. You are a healer for the ages. So you do things differently and people feel some type of way about it. So now their own abilities are backfiring because they wouldn't let it go. You were this bone that they would not drop. So now these people, if they are on social media like you, they're also going to lose their community. Or this could be at a 9-to-5, or this could be in your family. People are going to be looking at you differently. They're going to be treating you differently before the 13th of this month, or in 3 days. Could be 3 days or less. Wow. It's like these people are all being warned. And in the meantime, their abilities are in limbo. Because that's how much they were attacking you. That is sad. Oh my gosh. That is how much they were attacking you. That is crazy. These people don't like that they could not, you guys, this is crazy, that they could not spread this false narrative. They tried. Spirit is saying they tried to do this without mentioning your name. They tried to make it seem like, oh, so there's this one person, it's kind of giving that like asking for a friend vibe, but it wasn't asking for a friend. It wasn't talking about an imaginary person. People could picture that it was you that they were talking about. They were trying to make you look like a false person or a false light. They were trying to make you look like a karmic or a charlatan or a con artist or a scammer. This person is definitely older than you, or they act older than you. Wow. Okay, so if you were like, I don't know who these 2 to 3 people are, they were trying to stop your transition. Did I not say that you were rising from the dirt? And I never get that. I get rising from the ashes, getting it up out of the mud, which I guess mud is dirt, but wet. But you know what I'm saying. I was seeing, like in True Blood, because look, does this not look like True Blood? Hold on. And then this other one. Vampires versus the fairies. These vampires were hunting you, and they were hiding, and they were glamoring people. So they were out here like, you hate collective. And then the people, the community, they were like, we hate the collective. The collective is not anointed. They're a fraud. And they're like, the collective is not anointed. They're a fraud. Okay, they were glamoring them. And so when I saw this, I thought, oh, why am I getting rising from the dirt? Not the ashes. And then I got resurrected. Shut the front door. And some of these covens, they were playing with blood magic, sleeping in graveyards. They're deeply insecure. And some of them really liked you in a different type of way. Okay, some of them really liked you in that way. I don't know who that's going to apply to. You guys can let me know in the comments. But they don't like that you have been turned in a way. Does that make sense? You know how when somebody gets turned, they got to sleep in the dirt? Okay, they got to sleep in the dirt with their maker for a couple days, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. But if you guys have seen True Blood, you guys know what I'm talking about. You have been taking a dirt nap. So they're trying to cast spells. You're like, I'm here. I'm in the cemetery, baby. Okay, where are you at? Where are you at? That's what your energy was giving. Not saying that you punched anybody in the face, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So, yeah, it's giving you have been turned into a fairy. It's like the fairies took you, not the vampires, okay? You're fighting the vampires. Hair. You're fighting the vampires right now, and you were being turned into a fairy. Wow. So that's like, ooh, you guys are looking different. You're looking different. I don't care what you say. People are like, you look different. You're glowing. There's something different about you. It's because you have washed your hands of whoever these people are. Okay? You went through 21 days of chaos, complete disruption to your entire existence. Okay? You dealt with 3 weeks. If you guys watch my message, you dealt with 3 weeks of this. You knew yesterday, like, oh, wait, this is something not good. And this is because of the people that I have been listening to, or giving attention to, or feeding into, or trying to help. So if you have not watched that message, it's the message before this one, okay? Go back and watch it. That is your extended. It is very in-depth from the purge that you just did, why you were sick for 3 weeks straight, and it turned out to be the biggest blessing in disguise. I freaking love that message. Really good stuff. So yeah, that can be your extended if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, you are transitioning into a fairy, and these people are not, you're not, wow. Wow. This is how desperate people were getting to shake you up. And so back to the way that you're looking. Again, people feel like there's something different about you. Yeah, you rose from the dirt. A fairy. Affirm it below. I rose from the dirt. A fairy. My wings are here. You got your fairy wings, your halo. You're looking amazing, bestie. You're looking amazing. Yes. They were really trying it. I don't know if they were paying a practitioner or trying to sleep in graveyards. I'm definitely getting this as somebody older than you or that acts older than you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's like they can't intuitively see anymore. For a lot of you guys, this was a feminine, like a karmic femme. Not gender specific, but that's what it's giving. Okay, so that reminds me of someone that holds all of this aggression, all of these feelings in, and then they have like these weird little outbursts. Justice is here. You have like an angelic legal team. So you might have lawyers in the 3D, but you have an angelic legal team. You have an angelic group of lawyers. And so, order, I don't have my bell out, but order in the freaking spiritual court, order in the cosmic court. You have been pouring so much love into yourself. And so you are just looking amazing. You're looking amazing right now, but most of all feeling amazing after the 3 weeks of Hunger Games. Okay? Holy Spirit, what else is going on? Like, yeah, these people were hunting you like you were a stag. Mad that you're resourceful, that no one can stand in your way. You're always going to pursue your goals. They were maybe able to delay you, but you still turned that delay into a blessing. I was talking to one of you guys in the comments under the last video, and one of you guys said, I was sick for 3 weeks straight. It was weird. It was unexplainable. And then I lost my job, but it was a job that I've been complaining about and like wanting to leave. And so I was able to leave that job because I was sick. And that reminds me of a message I did 2 weeks ago. If you guys get sick to where you can't go into your 9 to 5 or you're constantly getting fired from a 9 to 5, it's because a spirit or the divine is trying to move you into your purpose. Wow. Ooh. Spirit is saying someone has been out here crying or complaining, like giving crocodile tears, trying to give their best performance. I'm hearing that song by, what is her name? What is her name? She sings Oscar-winning Tears. Rhea? No. What's her name? Ray, I think. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But yeah, these people, they never liked you. They never liked you. So, you have an angel with a hammer. It's giving Thor. But yeah, these people were doing voodoo. They were trying to manipulate other people's energies against you to attack you, to not like you. To stop your ascension. When I did your guys' pre-pull, I got like 6 cards about how successful you're going to be. They ain't stopping anything. They're not stopping anything. You can turn anything crazy into a blessing. So yeah, there's something that you're ending here that they try to stop. They try to stop you from seeing through them, seeing through the facade. Now they feel cut off. They have to walk into the unknown. They don't, like, their abilities are not hitting the same. Whoa. 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 They tried to ice you out of your relationship. So they were trying to affect your relationships of the people closest to you, the people that love you. Okay, so they have been sending certain attacks on a loved one. This could be a lover, somebody that you're dating, trying to create third-party situations or trying to create contention because they have that much animosity towards you. And this was before you even started icing them out. I'm hearing bench warrant. There's a warrant out, like a spiritual warrant out for their arrest. Okay, they're on the run. They have to answer for their crimes. Like, they're a traitor. This is treason. They didn't know you were royal. I mean, they should have known. But yeah, this is giving treason. They're a traitor. It kind of reminds me of Alicent when she's like going to the Night's Watch. She's like the not the king of the Night's Watch, the commander of the Night's Watch. She's like, so if I did this and I did this and I did this, would you say it was treason? Or like, what would you say? What would be your opinion? Okay. So yeah, these people were committing high treason, coming against you, thinking that they had the whole community. Like, they tried to glamour a whole community. Okay. Holy Spirit is saying, hell to the nah. You cannot glamour a whole community to hate a chosen one, to hate an earth angel. So there is a spiritual team. Oh, I can't even hold on to these. There is a spiritual team looking for them. They have a warrant out. Because your angels are saying they were trying to falsify your records. Like, they're not a fairy. No, they're not that. They're demonic. They're possessed. They have to answer for this. They have to answer for this. You have emotional armor on. Wow, divinity. You know, you're learning how to protect yourself. See this, Halo? You are learning how to protect yourself, Bessie. Your angels are like, they were attacking this, this, and this. You got that? You got that? And you're like, I got it. Training wheels are off. You rose from the dirt, turned. Okay, you turned into your divine, like, I don't know. It's like you turning into this fairy, I guess, is like your quantum leap. Turning a page. Becoming who you're supposed to be. Which these people were trying to stop. So this would be like how they put chains, silver chains on the vampires to stop them. They were trying to do some type of blood magic or sacrifice or manipulation of energy, manipulating a whole community, manipulating people on social media, people in a job. Like, they were so high-key obsessed with you. Whoa. Whoa. You are a rising star. Straight to jail. Okay? You are the rising star, and they're going straight to jail. So, Spirit is saying that there were a couple tactics that they were using to glamour, okay? They were trying to get people to their side by getting them to feel sorry for them, trying to emulate your way of doing things, your way of connecting with people. They were trying to use children as manipulation, but they were really studying you and watching you from afar and trying to artificially enhance their life. They were giving the crocodile tears. They were giving their performance of their life. Trying to take what was yours. They were trying to give the performance of their life because, you know, on social media, people can watch you for a long time and you not even know. You know? So you don't even know how long these alleged people were actually watching you for. Wow. Whoa. Ancestors just popped out to say they tried to create health concerns for you. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? Oh, there's a punishment coming in. There's a punishment for coming up against a warrior, for trying to call you a fraud. They have, like, done something to their abilities. Their abilities are in chains. What? I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, because you're of high honor. You guys, put this emoji down below if you are picking up what I'm putting down. Put this emoji down below if you are of high honor and you are picking up what I am putting down. Sorry to point, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if you get what if you get it, okay? If this is yours. Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know that they know now. Or maybe they were just playing dumb. I feel like they were playing dumb, but they were trying to cause health concerns for you. And this is why I did that message. You guys were sick for 3 weeks. Damn near a month. And you still turned that into a blessing. You still turned that into a blessing. You are bossing up. You are becoming your own boss. There's a lot of jealousy. Not just from these people, but there's a lot of jealousy around you being your own boss. Because people don't want you to be successful. There's a lot of projections there. Like, you can tell what people are upset about because they will tell them themselves. Whatever they're saying to you, like, oh, you're not going to make it, is because they feel like they're not going to make it. They feel like they're an imposter. Oh, you don't look good. You look like this, is because they feel like they don't look good. So you're catching the projections and chucking it in the F it bucket. Actual money. You have some money coming in. It's like you're getting a settlement. What is this? Oh my gosh, I've never channeled this before. You are getting a settlement. This is like you were in a wreck. It's like they put you in this spiritual wreck. The 21 days. What? They put you in this spiritual wreck, and now you're going to get money. You're getting a spiritual settlement. So, I don't know if you know this, but just have fun this month. Okay, you've been through a lot in the last 30 days. Just have fun. Have fun with everything that you're doing. Do it from your heart. Pour out your heart, because your energy was being siphoned in a lot of different ways, and you were not feeling like yourself. This is why you're like glowing. You have this fairy glow, and you're going to be rewarded just having fun. You're not going to have to work hard this month. You got Jupiter wrapped around your finger. Your angelic legal team is taking care of it. They're like, all right, we're here in defense of the collective. They were in a wreck. Okay, how long was your client out? 21 days. Okay, we need a warrant. We need a search warrant. There might even be a search warrant. Like, they're looking through their things to see, like, what were they using to manipulate people? Other energies. Like, this is not good. They're wanted. They're wanted for being manipulative. And these could have been people that you cared about or you tried to make it work with. Like, you had loving thoughts of this manipulator. Some of you. This could have been a friend. Somebody you considered a friend. You guys are just being really careful right now. You're almost like ready to wipe the slate clean. You just really want to be in your own energy. You've been claiming it and calling it back and standing on it. And purifying it. Cleansing it daily. So you're really, now that your energy is feeling like yours again, not like battered and tattered, you're like, I just want to be in this. And they just want you to enjoy that. Okay, they want you to enjoy just being in your own energy. And I feel like that's part of the reason why you're glowing. Like, you have turned. You have risen from the dirt. Rest in peace, that version of you. You're ready for the new level. You're ready for the new level. This person thought that they were a puppet master. Oh, they're surprised. Like, what? The fairies are like, bang, 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 bang. Bring the Decepticon outside. They're like, there's no Decepticon here. We know you're in there. We know you're in there. What is this about exactly? Okay. They're like, open the door. And they throw those like little smoke things in there. What are those called? Is it laughing? No, it's not laughing gas. Tear gas? They're throwing it in there. Okay? They ain't making it out. You know what it reminds me of? That movie One Battle After Another, where he has that tunnel and he's like, they start throwing that in there, and he's like got these sunglasses on that he steals, and he's just like, freaking A. But yeah. Wow. People are about to be surprised. And oh, are they mad that they have been cut off from your energy? Oh, are they mad? I bet you ain't never felt so good. It's like being sick for a really long time and like, oh, I feel like myself again. Like you never, it's like when you never think you're going to get back to feeling like yourself, because that is how long you were sick. This is Jezebel. Jezebel energy, death magic, voodoo, falsifying records, trying to lie about who you were or lie about who you are to them. Like, you guys could have thought you were friends with this person, but they were actually jealous and envious of you. Cannot make it up. I can't. They were green with envy the whole time. You thought like, oh my gosh, we're going to build together. We're going to be besties. I'm so excited. You could have thought this person was your soulmate. And it really broke your heart. So not only did you have to purge, you had to come to the realization of where this even came from and who was the cause of it. And now your angelic legal team is like, hold up, hold up, hold up. So you're kind of like, wow. 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 Like, who can I trust out here? But who? Wow, this person was an op. These people were ops. And they're really upset. They're really confused on how you're unbothered. They will never have access again. Affirm it below. Locks changed. They don't like it. They don't like that the locks have been changed. So they're trying to run as your angelic team is like banging through the front door. They're trying to hop through the back fence. Okay? They're on the run. They're trying to bang on your door. Like, they're going to feel sorry for me. I can give them a sweet performance. They love me. They don't know it's me. And then they're like, looking for the key under the mat. Locks changed. Locks changed. People also feel like you just seem so unbothered and on another level. You're just on another level of happiness. I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, look, you awakened. You awakened and you're unbothered now. You're like, let them. They think we're friends? Let them. They think they can take me out? Let them. Let them. You're still trying to forgive and send loving thoughts because you still turned that sabotage. You still turned that into what you turned it into. There were things that you were meaning to take care of anyways, and it just expedited it. It just helped expedite that. They sought to destroy you, to make it seem like you lust for things. Somebody was obsessed with trying to take out your chakra system. Somebody was obsessed with that. And they're going to be in poverty for that. Like, they are being cut off from, I don't know. This person could have been misusing divination. They tried to instill a lot of fear in you. And over here around these parts, we take fear with us, okay? We just put it in our cute little bag. We just take it with us. Capiche? Like, I don't know who they think they're talking to. Better talk to me nice. We befriend fear around here, okay? Ooh, we got angel number 444. Booyah. Okay? Protective magic. Your prayers are being heard. Your prayers are being heard. Be assured that your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering prayers for protection. Wow. I love that angel number. It's one of my favorites. Okay. I'm going to get one more of these, and then I'm going to pull out a different oracle deck. Holy Spirit, can I have one more angel number? Okay, so the number 4 could be of significance to you. The 14th. 901. Turning a page. Now is the time. Oh, somebody here could be a life path 9. Let me know in the comments. Or you could be seeing 1111 or 111. Now is your time to begin again. A chapter is closed in your life. Reinventing yourself is not easy, but it is necessary. See, when they put you in the ground and they said, hey, trust the process, you were like, where am I going? I'm a little claustrophobic. Hold on. Hold on. And they're saying, we know reinventing yourself is not easy, but trust us. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So you came out the dirt a gangster. Turning a page. Oh, I love your message. Okay. Holy Spirit, what else is going on? This deck is thick. Anything else? Thank you. Man holding a coin. Somebody's about to give you some money. God is your sugar daddy. Hello. And sending someone to bring you some money. Ooh, this could be, yeah, it's going to feel random, but it's not random. Because you're getting your spiritual settlement. It reminds me of those, like, accident lawyer jingles. It's like, in a wreck, need a check. They're here. They're here. They are here. Somebody could be getting a new car out of this. Because I got a car in yesterday's message. Ooh, these people are mad. Ooh, they big mad. They big mad. Trying to fight a Viking. Wow, you know, I never realized this before. Doesn't that kind of look like a Viking helmet? I don't know. But these people are hostile. They're pissed. They're no match for your magic. They are no match for your magic, your prayers, your anointing. Is that how you say it? Yeah. They're no match for this. Mm-mm-mm. You got that bibbity bobbity bang. Okay? You got that bibbity bob. Like, these people are not able to make decisions right now. If they could save themselves, they don't know how right now. They really don't know how. Oh my gosh, we got community again. You have a community coming in for you. For you. So there's a lot of things that are going to be changing, but in a good way. Maybe you thought this person had succeeded at turning people against you or making people think that your way of thinking or your way of having ideas was false. You are also going to be living a softer life. I love this for you guys. Like, I want you to have fun and enjoy yourself and be able to relax and get paid to be yourself and get to do, you know, what you're here to do, your soul mission. Ooh, they really tried to make your life dry up. They really tried to make you feel like you were alone. And this was a mirage. You are coming to life. Affirm this below. I'm coming to life. You have been resurrected. You have been resuscitated. Wow, metamorphosis. What did I tell you guys? You're coming out of this cocoon. People can see this change in you. You're different. You're smiling different. You're laughing different. You're speaking different. Like, just being more silly and playful and spicy. I love this. I love it. I feel like you guys have been through so much. It's not fair, but it's like what we came here to do. We came here to be the baddest. And that's what we're going to do. Training wheels off. Okay. We have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. You are going through a heart activation. You're just going to let them be cuckoo banana pants over there. Just let them. Your heart is being activated. That's another reason why there's a change in you. You're looking different. It's like giddy. Your strategy is also changing on how you deal with energy vampires, narcissists, new levels, new devils. These people are traitors. They committed treason against your way of thinking. Because your way of thinking is just like, we have different messengers for everyone, right? And everybody thinks a different way. And there's different types of messengers. There's messengers for love. There's messengers for the light. There's karmic messengers. There's all type of messengers. And it was like they were just trying to make what you were doing wrong. Your way of helping people, your way of healing, being a healer for the ages. They were trying to make that wrong, however you were doing it. And they were studying that so they could say the opposite or be the only ones doing it. I don't know. It's weird. People they come apart at the way that you're able to strategize, at the way that you're able to think. People are always trying to figure out, like, how did they do that? How did they really do that, though? How do they look so good? How did they figure that out? People want to know. And you do this with your heart. You think with your heart. You think with your heart. Holy Spirit, anything else we need to know? This person wanted you to be a one-ring circus. So you guys could have felt like really distracted or just like going through it. And I'm going to take this as the last angel number because it's the one on top. Angel number 401, revive. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Your angels need you to know that that the light is shining on you now. Okay? It's your time to take that chance, speak up for yourself, and go for that thing that you've been wanting to do but haven't yet. Your angels are opening a window of opportunity for you. Wow. So they want you to dance and sing. You're having a solo dance party, you don't care. You're having a whole car concert, you don't care. Because you just went to hell and back, okay, for the level that you just got off of. You just got off the hamster wheel of the last level, and you're like, I'm gonna celebrate. I don't give an F if it's by myself. I'm gonna celebrate. I love it, you guys. Let me know what's going on in the comments. I'm so excited to read how this, or to see how this resonates for you. Let me know if this was intrusive neighbors, if it was intrusive family, like what's going on. But you'll just know that this is for you. Also, your extended could be the last message where you dealt with the 3 weeks of basically Hunger Games, and it'll be the message before this one. So that one's like nice and in depth, and it's really good. Very juicy. I like when I write down the channel message. I'm like, I'm not forgetting a thing. Ooh, not forgetting a thing, not for that one. So enjoy, you guys. All important links are in the description box. There are new messages on Patreon. Everything is ad-free there, and it's only $11.11 a month to join. You can always gift a membership to a friend, or you can sign up for a year and get 20% off. I think that's it. Okay, don't forget to smash to the you-know-what. Hype up this video if you claim this message. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.